Hello guys, this is Sumant from Decode Now. I welcome you to Python for Beginners lecture series. In this first video, we will be doing a brief introduction on Python as a programming language. So without wasting much time, let's get started. The topics which we will be learning in this particular video would be what is Python and where it is used, why Python, why as a developer should we choose Python, and some of the cons or disadvantages of Python. At the end of the video, I have a bonus topic, so make sure you watch till the end. Moving to the next slide, what is Python and its use cases? So Python is a popular programming language and it was released in 1991. Coming to the use cases, we have web development. So if you know Python, you can do web development, but on the server side, that is on the backend side. With Python, we can also write softwares, which is the software development and system scripting. That is, if we can write Python scripts, we can read and modify files. And also with Python, we can handle big data and also solve complex mathematical problems. Moving to the next slide, why Python? Why as a programmer or a developer should we choose Python? The first point, platforms. So if you are a Windows user, Mac user, Linux user, or a Raspberry Pi user, you can use Python. So Python code runs in all these platforms. And the second point is simple syntax. So Python is almost similar to English. So if you know English, you can learn and understand Python very easily. Fewer lines of code. Compared to other programming languages, using Python, we can write code in fewer number of lines. Runs on an interpreter system. What I mean by this is, as soon as the Python code is written, we can run. There is no need for compilation. Moving to the next slide, the cons or disadvantages of Python. Python as a programming language has a very few disadvantages, and one of it is slower compared to other programming languages, and especially with specific to some tasks. Functionality limits. As I discussed here in the advantages or why should we use Python, even though Python provides simplicity, that particular simplicity leads to limitations in functionality. So these are the two disadvantages of Python. So if you guys are till here, I would like to thank you for watching the video till the end. So here's the bonus topic. So what's different? How Python is different from other programming languages. First point, developed for better readability. So Python is a programming language that was developed with the prime motive of providing better readability to its users. So as a beginner, it provides you with great understanding and it makes it easier for you guys to learn Python as a programming language. Second point, uses new lines to complete a command. What I mean by this is, if you can see here in the example, which is in the red color, this is a Java statement or a command to print a statement. It says system.out.println, subscribe to Decode Now. Please do subscribe to the channel. This statement or command, which is written in Java, ends with a semicolon here. But on the other hand, if you see Python statement for the same functionality, it is just print, also like the video. Please do like the video. And it does not end with a semicolon, but instead ends with a new line. So this is one of the main difference comparing Python with other programming languages. Moving to the next slide, Python relies on indentation. So here in the Java code, this is a while keyword. While is like a loop. So don't worry if you are not able to understand this particular code or the keywords or the fancy words I'm using right now. We'll be digging into these topics later in the series. So here, for now you can understand this. This system.out.print is a code, and whatever the code which is present in this open parenthesis and the closed parenthesis, that is a flower bracket, belongs to this particular while loop. When you compare that with the Python code, you cannot see any open or closed flower brackets, but instead you can see white space here. So in this alignment, so whatever comes in this alignment with the print statement here, as my cursor is pointing, belongs to this particular while loop. And if we want to write some code out of the while loop, we'll be writing it in this indentation or this alignment. So even though if you are using some other languages like Java, and there you are using curly braces, but it's always as a programmer best practice to implement indentation, as it provides other developers to read your code with less complexity. So that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you have any suggestions, questions, or requests, please let us know in the comment section below. Please do subscribe to our channel and support us, and do like the video if you have learned something new. Thank you.